Hi all and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing okay. Right, this video is from yesterday. Unfortunately my PC crashed, I lost it all, so I've had to do it again. So you'll have to forgive me for being a little bit late when it comes to covering stuff, but it is what it is, I suppose. I'm going to start off tonight with Toto Wolff, because he has now decided to attend this weekend's Japanese Grand Prix despite initially planning to miss the race. Wolff had been expected to miss the Japanese Grand Prix as part of a planned management of his workload. However, Mercedes have confirmed to Sky Sports that he will be in the paddock this weekend. And I can't help but think that there's some sort of level of chaos going on within Mercedes at the moment. They just don't seem to know which direction to go in, which direction to take the car in. They don't even know what happened to the power unit in Australia. All they know is that there was a sudden loss of oil pressure and they turned the power unit off to stop any potential terminal failure of the power unit. So I can't quite work out why they don't understand where the oil pressure went, because if there's oil left in the power unit, it must have been the pump. Maybe it's not as simple as that, I don't know. But sticking with Mercedes for a moment, George Russell has praised the professionalism of Lewis Hamilton after he was criticised by David Coulthard. Russell has insisted that there has been no change in the working relationship. Russell said, "Since Lewis's announcement, I think he has been incredibly professional with the team, and the working relationship with everyone within Mercedes feels like nothing has changed. I read what David Coulthard said, that his mind was elsewhere, but that's not the case. Lewis wants to have a successful last year with us." And maybe it's not Lewis's mind that's elsewhere, but more the fact that the W15 and the way that it handles and drives is elsewhere. That's enough surely to put anybody's mind as far away as possible from driving that car. And then I'm moving on to Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko, because he expects Max Verstappen to return to form in Japan after his Australian Grand Prix retirement. Marko said, "Suzuka is a power track that suits us. Max is always great there. I'm very optimistic. On the issue down under, Max's brakes broke. The exact cause is still being investigated, but it's not the brake caliper. It's more of an assembly issue, but that's still being investigated. I have no worries for Japan. That's not a problem." And you can see why he's not worried, because Helmut Marko has been spotted out and about buying brake parts for Max's car. Moving on to McLaren. What's going on here I don't know, but McLaren announced a shock restructure of their technical team yesterday with the departure of David Sanchez, former Ferrari aerodynamics specialist, just 3 months after he joined the team. Now McLaren have let go of another key member of the team, Emmanuel Pirot, who was in charge of the driver development program, had been in the job for 1 year, but he is now looking for his next opportunity. Pirot wrote, "After a year of hard work and satisfaction, I will be leaving the McLaren driver development program. Together with the Formula One team, I was able to put in place a structure to help develop young, talented and hard-working drivers into future McLaren champions. To the best of my ability, I carried out this task, scouting and signing young stars who I truly feel can carve their names into the history books." What's going on at McLaren, I really don't know, but unfortunately there's a lot of staff going, and I don't know if this is anything to do with the cost cap or a restructure of McLaren and a cost-cutting role. I just don't know what's going on, but I really do hope that this doesn't affect their progress towards the front end of the grid, because we could see a three-way battle at the very front of the grid, and I do want to see that. I do. I don't want to see two. I want to see three. I'd like to see more, but I think we're a long way off that when it comes to Aston Martin and Mercedes, unfortunately. Anyway, that's all I've got for you for this evening. As always, thank you so much indeed for being here, for your likes, your comments and your shares. It really and truly does mean a lot to me. And of course, if you like what I do, please consider liking this video, pressing the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get those all important future warnings of my uploads. And until the next time, take care.